Welcome to Jerry Plays. Today, we're going to talk about Redfall, the upcoming co-op shooter from Arkane Studios. But this isn't just any shooter, it's a game about hunting down vampires. Let me tell you, it's one of the most exciting games out there. Without further ado, let's dive into the Redfall review. Right off the bat, I have to say that killing vampires in Redfall feels amazing. The wooden stakes plunging through their hearts, the weight of the blow as you knock them down and slam them into the floor, and then watching them disappear into fiery dust is just satisfying. The animation is seriously top-notch, making every kill feel like a glorious achievement. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on this adrenaline-pumping gameplay. But the real strength of Redfall is its setting and atmosphere. The game takes place on a Massachusetts island that's overrun by vampires. These vampires were created by science, and they're not your run-of-the-mill bloodsuckers. They're powerful beings that refer to themselves as gods, and they're worshipped by human cultists with religious fervor. The setting gives the game a strong vibe that's reminiscent of something from a Stephen King book. The characters are cartoonish and exaggerated, but it just adds to their personalities. The vampires themselves are a mix of man-made creations and ancient fiends like Nosferatu. And let's not forget about the game's soundtrack, which is a cool mix of classic spookiness and contemporary hip-hop beats. It sets the perfect tone for the game and keeps you on the edge of your seat as you battle through each level. As you explore the town, you'll notice Arkane's attention to detail in the design of the intricate spaces. Despite being an open-world game, Redfall has interior spaces that exhibit the same careful craftsmanship. And the game's open-world structure gives you the motivation to explore these places. Now, when it comes to the gameplay, Redfall is a mainstream co-op shooter that happens to be made by Arkane. You choose between 4 playable characters with different special abilities, and as you level up, you earn points to unlock more perks in the game's skill tree. The guns and melee attacks in the game feel solid and impactful. But the gameplay loop can get repetitive over time, and the game can be surprisingly tough even on the easiest difficulty. It's definitely more enjoyable when played with teammates who can help spread out the enemy load and alleviate the tedium of surviving aggressive hordes. What sets Redfall apart from other shooters is how it leverages its vampire hook to introduce fun gameplay twists. Vampire enemies attack with appropriate malice, and you'll need to use melee attacks to finish them off. You can also use fire to fry them, or a powerful UV light to turn them to stone. The same light can also pierce through harmful blood mist. The game also features normal human cultists that you'll blast with pistols, shotguns, and everything else you expect in a shooter. You'll scrounge for gear and level up until tougher enemies stop being bullet sponges. And finally, let's talk about the pricing model. Redfall won't feature microtransactions on top of its $70 price, which is a relief for many gamers who are tired of live service games. But the demo build is clearly influenced by Destiny and The Division, which can be somewhat deflating. In conclusion, Redfall may not be as bold as Dishonored meets Castlevania, but it's definitely a fun co-op shooter that puts some nifty vampiric twists on the action. It releases on May 2 for PC and Xbox Series including Xbox Game Pass, and I highly recommend checking it out. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.